Hey, what's happening, everybody? It's your old pal, Mr. Butter, coming back at you. And today I want to get into a dope pair of kicks. It's one of my favorite silhouettes. It's a Forum 84 high. I haven't seen these anywhere in the US for sale. The first time I saw these was at a store. I believe they're located in Germany, but I saw it online at BSTN. Well, then just last week I noticed while I was looking on End, they had these shoes, and endclothing.com is one of my favorite places to get kicks. A lot of times you can get shoes before they're released in the US, or you can get shoes that aren't even going to be released in the US. This pair, I don't know if they're coming to the US or not, but I'm really glad that I was able to grab a pair. If you're into kicks and you feel like hanging out, then hit that subscribe button. Let's look at these Forum 84 highs in the Halo Mint and Gray colorway. This is the same Forum 84 box we've been getting. It's got all the Adidas print on it, 3 stripes, basketball player, slides out like a drawer. Each shoe was individually wrapped, and the tag reads Forum 84 high. The colors are Gray 2, Halo Green, and Off-White. I think in the intro I called these Halo Mint, but there on the tag it actually says Halo Green. End Clothing is not a US retailer, so I ordered these in UK sizing. They only had UK whole sizes, which meant that I couldn't get a size 10. I could only get a UK 10, which is a US 10.5. But I wear a 10.5 or a 10, so that was just fine with me. And here they are. I could not be happier with how these things turned out. I really, really like them. And this is another pair that as soon as I saw the pictures of them, and I saw this fuzzy suede, and being that it's on a Forum 84, and the Forum 84 is one of my favorite silhouettes, I just knew that I had to get me a pair of these. And I think when I tried to order these from BSTN, I think the retail price there was 140 US dollars. Well, on End, the retail price was only 119. And then of course you have to pay a little bit extra for shipping and that sort of stuff because it's coming from overseas. But I think these are well worth what I have into them. I think altogether I might have about 140 into them, and that's including tax and shipping and everything. But I love all the different texture on here, all this fuzzy suede, and all these different shades of gray and mint green. I just think these things are dope as dope can be. The materials feel just as nice as they look. I mean, to me, this shoe is very, very well done. It's very high-end in my opinion. I just don't know of another shoe that you can get this kind of quality and these kinds of materials for that $100 price point. I think these are absolutely beautiful. This is honestly one of my favorite pair of Forum 84s, and I think part of why I like it so much is just because it's so unique and it's so different than every other Forum 84 that I have. Every inch of this thing is just covered in really, really nice materials, and I just love all this texture and just the look of it. I think it's dope. Also, before I forget, it came with flat sail laces already in the shoes, but they did also include some flat gray laces, and that kind of matches the gray of the suede. I will just keep these sail laces in. I think I prefer the look of these sail laces just to kind of match the tongue, but they did give us these spares, and I'm always a fan of that. But getting into the review, we got a standard Forum 84 tread pattern. You got that suction cup or pivot point there in the front, and then the Adidas branding there at the midfoot, and just a whole lot of these little trefoils all over it. It's a really neat looking outsole. On this though, it's just monochromatic. It's all that nice green color, and I really like that shade of green. And I really like this outsole too. It's just neat, classic looking. Definitely gives you retro vibes. And then as you come up, you can see that outsole color wrapping up to meet a sail midsole, and it's got sail stitching, and that just looks nice and clean. And then, like always on Forum 84s, we've got this classic Dillinger webbing here, and that looks sail. The foam of it looks sail, but I think the netting over top of that is like that mint green color. Yeah, but I think that's cool looking. And then straight up from that Dillinger web, you can see this hard plastic that wraps around the back. And of course, like all Forum 84s, we've got this hard plastic heel counter, and that is in that mint green color, and I just love that shade. I think it's so nice. It really matches the outsole well. That's something you're used to seeing if you've had Forum 84s before. And then the real star of the show, in my opinion, is just up here at this mudguard, and really so many other areas of the shoe. It's not as fuzzy on the toe box, but on the mudguard, and then going up the eye stays, and then where we have this X back here on the side, you just have this really nice long hair suede, and it feels awesome. It looks incredible. That's what we have wrapping around for the strap as well. A lot of times we'll have real buttery leather, but this time they just gave us this real fuzzy suede, and I really like it. I like these a whole lot. But that's probably the main material on this upper, is the real fuzzy suede. But then on the toe box, you've got a much shorter hair suede, and it's pretty much the same color. It might just be a little bit darker. I don't know if you can see the movement on this or not, just based on the sun right now, but you get a lot of life out of this and a lot of play, and it just feels like a premium material. But you've got that on the toe box with those classic perforations, and then you've also got that on the base of the side panels underneath those 3 stripes, and a little bit more here towards the back of the shoe. But then I think this shorter base back here, I think this is a different shade. I think this gray kind of matches the 3 stripes, which almost has like a hint of green to it. But again, that material is just another very high quality feeling suede, and it's soft as can be, and it just looks great in my book. The tongue on these was really different. It's like kind of like a stretchy material, but it's really soft. On the back of it, it feels like terry cloth almost, like a real soft towel. But it's a nice sail color, like a tan or cream color, and it's got this nice mint green piping going along the top. And then the tag is a sail tag with green Adidas labeling, and that looks nice. And then our sock liner is also a mint green color.